So basically, Tableau is a reporting tool. Tableau, it comes under data warehousing tool. So Tableau comes under business intelligence tools, BI tools, or reporting tool. And this is one of the flexible tool for reporting, and it is more user friendly and more flexible to create those reports or dashboards. Okay. So for the prerequisite for Tableau to learn is like if you have some basic knowledge on data warehouse and basic knowledge on database, like basic SQL things. So that helps actually. So I'm going to teach what is data warehouse and the topics under data warehouse. Let's say the difference between OLTP systems versus OLAP systems. Okay, OLTP versus OLAP. And we do have what is meant by fact, dimension in detail, and we have fact tables and dimension tables. And we do have data modeling concepts like we have star schema, snowflake schema, and we do have types of facts and types of dimensions. These all topics come under data warehouse. Okay.
Okay.
So for Tableau, I'm going to teach each and every topic related to the Tableau desktop. We have a lot of topics. For now, I'm going to showcase some sample reports and dashboards. So how the functionality of Tableau and how we are going to create those reports or dashboards by making use of Tableau desktop. So Tableau, basically we have a free version that is for 14 days trial version.
Okay.
But if you have a student license, we can opt for student license. So that will work for 1 year. Student license will work for 1 year. So that helps. We can plan accordingly. So let me showcase some sample reports in Tableau. I have multiple versions. So one of the advantage you can install a number of versions of Tableau. I have the latest version of 2020.4. So we can connect to multiple databases. As you can see, we have more option. You can connect to n number of databases, like you can connect to Impala database, IBM DB2, Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, and you can also see Teradata, Netezza. Here you can see Teradata, and you can also see here, I think Netezza, IBM Netezza, it seems so. So we have here, you can see IBM Netezza. So we have MongoDB, and we have lots of database connectivities here: Salesforce, SAP HANA, Google Cloud, or Google Drive, Google Analytics, Amazon Redshift. Okay. So this is one of the advantage where you can connect to multiple data sources. And when you install Tableau in your PC, so just click on Microsoft Excel. Default, you are going to get a folder called as My Tableau repository in Documents folder. You can see My Tableau repository. Okay.
Okay.
When you install Tableau software, you will get My Tableau repository. Double click, you can find a folder called as Data Sources, and you can go through whatever the version you are going to install. You can find that particular folder name. So I have 2020.4. We have a sample Superstore data, which is a retail domain. So One of the flexibility when you compare with traditional BI tools to Tableau is more flexible even for data modeling as well. You can simply drag and drop and you can establish relationship between the tables. So
Okay.
I will showcase in detail in the classes, but when you drag and drop, you can see by default, you are getting a link, which means there is a common column. If you have a common column, we are going to get a relationship between these two tables. And you can see the common column between these two tables is region. If you want, you can change the column. Let's say if you don't want to join between these two tables by making use of region, you can go for some other column. So it depends. You can check it on that. So if you're aware of what kind of a join we are going to perform, we can work on this. And we do have some other options as well. I'm going to explain in detail when it comes to like data modeling. So very important. And we have some connectivity things as well, like we do have live connection and extract connection. So basically I will explain each and every point, what is live, what is extract. But let's go back to, let me create some sample sheets here. So sample reports sheet, in the sense sample reports in Tableau. By default, it identifies the dimensions and facts or measures. So these are all measures, like whatever the green color, you can see when you select sales, it shows in green color. When you select region, you can see this is in blue color, correct? So
Yeah.
these are all measures and these are all dimensions. I'm going to, that's what the basic points are very important. It will take for data warehouse session, right? It will take at least like 3 to 4 hours. So these basics are very, very important to understand any of the reporting tools, at least the terminology. So it helps in future as well, like for interviews and also for multiple things, like for the data modeling, or maybe if you become an architect, right? This core part is very important, the basics. So now let's go back to Tableau. So we can, on the fly, we can create those visualizations. Let's say I want to create subcategory wise sales report. Just double click, okay? Just double click on subcategory and double click on sales. Or you can go back and you can simply drag and drop here into rows. And when you drag and drop sales into columns, it will create a bar graph by default. And you can swap. So you can swap, you can showcase a horizontal bar graph or you can showcase a vertical bar graph, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we can see, I will explain each and every point when it comes to like these basic things, like what is, why it is showing in a green and why it is in blue color, what is dimension, what is measure, that's what, like what is fact, what is dimension, what are all measures. So we'll discuss in detail. You can also apply color based on individual subcategory, or you can also go for color condition. You can write a color condition and you can also work on the same. But let me showcase few other options as well. Let's say I have subcategory wise profit, and I can see, I will create a bar graph. Let's swap. If you can see here, there are few negative values. Okay,
Yeah.
three negative values. Let's say drag and drop profit into label, and you can see there are three negative values. My requirement is, so I want to showcase the profit, which the profit, if the profit is greater than 0, I want to showcase all the bars in green color. If the profit is less than 0, I want to showcase that in a red color. So I can write a simple calculation field, create a calculation field. If sum of profit, if sum of profit greater than or equal to 0, then green, else I want to showcase in red in color. Some color indicator. So just drag and drop color indicator into color. By default, it will showcase the default color, which is assigned here. You can see automatically it assigned green and red with the first two colors. But if you want to change, this is one time when you assign the proper coloring, right? So this is only one time. So just click apply so that you can see we are able to see greater than profit greater than zero or in green color, and else we are showing in a red in color. If you want to make use of sorting, you can sort the values so that you can differentiate the profit values greater than zero and less than zero with green and red. So let's say when you remove this color, remove this color which we have applied, because initially we assigned green and red. So no need to assign the color every time. So now just drag and drop color indicator into color. Straight away you are getting green and red. For the only first time, whenever you are going to create a calculation field to assign a color, first time you need to assign proper color so that you can reuse the same calculation in multiple sheets. This is one of the interesting one where it is more flexible. You don't want to write much formatting or complex calculation to differentiate this. And one of the advantage in Tableau is like if you have a geographical dimensions, let's say if you have state or country or city, let's say I do have state wise, when you double click, it will create a by default geographical map by default. Uh, for me in this particular desktop, I'm not getting the default map, which is it's fixed to country India. So let me fix with the existing field, that is country field. Click OK. Now I can see United States information. You can also showcase that in the filled map and drag and drop state into color to differentiate state into different colors. And you can drag and drop state name into labels so that you can showcase those state names. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have state-wise sales, or if you want to make use of sales information, you can showcase state name and sales information in this map, which is United States wise sales. Or if you want to differentiate with different color, you can also apply different color. And let's say if I want to showcase, um, let's go for the same or city wise, or you can make use of state and sales. Click on this edit location. Let me fix with country field, and let me drag and drop city. So city into detail section of color. I will explain what actually
Okay.
it's doing. And let's differentiate. Let's see, we can differentiate whether we can differentiate with red and green. You can increase the size. Each and every state-wise sales, sorry, states-wise sales and profit. But the color condition, as you know, the color condition which we are differentiating based on the profit. So now I do have state-wise, city-wise information, and here we have state-wise sales. And you can create multiple reports as, let's say I have subcategory wise. Let's say if you want to drag and drop, or if you want to make use of region into columns, and subcategory wise individual region wise sales, you can make use of something like this. You can differentiate each and every individual region wise paragraph, and you can drag and drop region into color to differentiate with colors for individual regions. And we actually have one of the flexibility of Tableau is like faster tooltip. So let's say if we have more number of records, let's say have product name and sales. And when you create a bubble graph, so that you will have more number of bubbles that is based on product wise sales. What I mean to say is it will capture those results pretty fast, the faster tooltip. The tooltip is pretty fast here. Let me showcase that. So whenever you are going to mouse over, you can see those product name by sales is capturing pretty fast. You can move this cursor very fast. It will capture the results. That is what faster tooltip. And you can also select some part of data and you can apply the filter keep only. So you can keep these only, you can select on the fly and you can apply the filter condition. That is what one of the flexibility we do have in Tableau. Okay. And you can
Okay.
drag and drop sales into color to differentiate sales based on the requirement. So I just applied based on the sales, I just applied color based on sales information. So we can create dashboard. So these are all individual sheets which we created. But if you want to showcase a few of the sheets at a time in one single page, we have a flexibility to showcase that in one single page that is called, we do called as a dashboard in Tableau. So mostly we do call dashboards in multiple reporting tools. So let me drag and drop a few of the sheets here. Let's go back. And let's drop one more sheet. You can use multiple sheets. It depends. It's not mandatory to go for all the sheets.
Okay.
So what I have done is I created individual sheets here. So, and one of the flexibility, now you'll know the importance of Tableau, where one of the flexibility is like interactivity. Creating the reports is fine, but we have a user interactivity. We actually have a lot of concepts, but as you know, in the demo, I just want to showcase and highlight few of the points. So let's say I want to interact with this particular, I want to use this particular map as an interactivity. So whenever I'm going to select a particular state, so I have to showcase that particular state by sales information. Okay. So let's say when you select California, it will showcase California related sales information, that is also category wise sales. I think here the same information which we are showing. Maybe we should have gone for profit, I think, but you can see the California wise cities information. You can see the map got changed to California cities. So when you select Texas, it will showcase the Texas cities information here. And you can also see here the graphs are changing. So it depends. Let's say if I'm going to include another graph which for the bubble chart, so you can also do the same. So whenever you are going to select a few of the shades, let's say here New York, New Hampshire, so this is New York, but it is not highlighting. Maybe because of the naming convention of New Hampshire. That's okay. So now you can select a number of states, so that based on states, you can see. So we are able to filter out some part of data and we can showcase only that particular state's information. So I can use any of the sheet as an interactivity. So whatever the state you are going to select, it will showcase, let's say I want to showcase that particular state wise, city wise sales and profit, and that particular state related customers, the state related, the customers who purchase the products, and complete information. So we can play with these like Tableau reports or dashboards. That is what one of the flexibility we do have in Tableau. And we can also create a story. As you know, we can create sheets, individual reports, or we can create a dashboard. We can also build a story where you can, let me showcase that here. We actually have, let me hide the title. So for the better space, and let's go for automatic. So you can drag and drop individual sheets, something like you can use as a tab. I'm not going for any title for now, but let me use new story point. Let's drop other sheet, new story point. Let's go for the third sheet. You can add multiple sheets so that if it is a related information, if you don't have a much space to showcase all in one single dashboard, correct? You have a flexibility to create a story so that you can go back to presentation mode and you have a flexibility to navigate from one sheet or one tab to other. So this is where you can switch each and every sheet. So you can use a dashboard or you can use sheets in stories. So that is what the advantage. But most of the cases in real time, 90% of the cases you are going to work on dashboards. Okay. Any questions? Basically, this is what the flexibility. You can create a number of reports, a number of sheets, and you can play with the data. It's not only like creation of visualization, lots of topics we do have like parameters, actions, and we do have data blending. You can connect to multiple data sources and you can create reports on top of multiple databases. That is one of the flexibility of Tableau. And we do have a lot of calculations. Calculations are very important. Functions, visualizations, you can create different visualizations. And you can also create some custom visualizations as well. Any questions?
Yeah, so now do you have like an example, something we can work on for me to get to know it?
So in general, like when you install Tableau, as I said, right, by default, we are going to get a folder called as My Tableau repository. Okay. So you can play with this particular data. So you have a sample
Okay,
stored
okay,
data.
yeah.
And here you can just play with the data. Let's say you have like a customer name. You can drag and drop customer name here and sales information.
Okay,
And we have different topics like filters. Let's say I want to showcase top 10 customers. You can drag and drop customer name into filter, and we have different options here. So
okay,
this is where we have each and every topic segregated. So we have multiple topics like filters, hierarchies like parent and child relationship kind of a functionality. Let's say you have order date, actual data for order date. So order date is like you have a regular or whatever the orders you have placed across that particular date, right? It captured as order date. But whenever you're going to drag and drop order date into rows, basically you can see like year of order date. So straight away we are going to get year of order date by default, and we have a flexibility to drill down. So year of order date from year to quarter level, that's the next level. And you can see from quarter to month and from month to day level. So this is what the flexibility we do have. You have a drill down approach. We have multiple concepts actually. So what I mean to say is like it's complete like a reporting tool where we have all the functionalities which we can do by making use of Tableau.
okay. So I think I have to start by downloading the Tableau. So I'll
Yeah,
go from there.
I will help you out. Like, I will help you out to download the software and the installation part.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Sorry?
Ramesh, I didn't get what you just said.
No, I will help you out how to install the software and the download.
Okay, okay.
Still any questions?
I think I have to start with installing the stuff for.
Yeah.
Then I'll go through all of this now you talked about before I can ask my questions.
That's true. Chris, you there?
Yeah, there's someone there. And I told you my friend was gonna join.
Oh, okay.
So
So if she,
one
Yeah,
of them,
hi,
yeah, one of them is
Joyce.
there. And
hi.
I'll send the recording to the other one.
Yeah, I see. Just joins. So we actually.
I joined late, but
Yeah.
so I'm lost. I don't understand everything. Hopefully next time.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
do
send
that.
you I'll send you the recording as well.
Okay.
So what we need to start with is to first of all install the Tableau. So from there, it will be easy
We
for us to
actually,
do.
we actually
Yes.
have some time. Like initially, I will go through the data warehouse concepts. So
Okay.
it might take, as I said, like 3 to 4 days to complete data warehouse. Then we can start with Tableau. So if you want, you can install Tableau now, or maybe
Okay, let's install Tableau now.
now in the sense maybe after this session or maybe tomorrow. So because I can tell you is like for 14 days, right? You don't want to waste the Tableau 14-day trial version before getting the student license. So maybe I do have time
Oh,
tomorrow, Saturday my time, or your morning Saturday, so that we can try to install the software. Then I will try to
okay.
get a student license, or maybe we can try to get a student license which will work for 1 year. So we
How
can
do we get a student license?
uh, basically like it should be like any person who is pursuing any degree like MS or any degree, if we can
Yeah,
afford
but
a
I'm not
student.
right now.
Yeah, I got you, but basically if we have any friends, and that is what I'm saying,
Oh,
like I can try from my side so to get the student license.
okay. I think I can get from my sister.
Yeah, I can help you out if
Okay.
you have any ID card which shows a year or current year, or the kind of a date which you have there.
So one person needs one student license, right?
No, one license help for a couple of persons.
Okay.
So one
Okay.
license helps for 2 users or 2 computers, 2 systems
Okay.
actually. So if you have one license, and if you have multiple versions of Tableau, still you can have only one license. That helps a lot. So
Okay.
one license can be used for 2 users. Initially, they have provided for 3 users, but now they're restricted to 2 users. So
Okay. So did you say tomorrow for us to install the Tableau?
we can do that. It's not emergency, but if you want to go through few of the things, we can do that tomorrow. But yeah, and I do have we have Chris in the class, so we actually done a demo couple of days back, and we can I will create a group if you are okay, so that we can
Yes.
plan the timelines, proper timings, so that we can plan accordingly over the week.
Okay. Okay. That's